Everyone, welcome to some more music theory. In this music theory video, I'll be talking a little bit about various scales. So I've got a note here. Hopefully this will work fine because my iPad screen is a little bit cracked. So let's just talk about some scales that are important. So I'd say a very important scale to know is the major scale, which is where everything is based off of. Its formula is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, let's try that again. I'm going to erase that, and I'm going to try to write it a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So major tends to sound happy. The chords are as follows: 1 major, 2 minor, 3 minor, 4 major, 5 major, 6 minor, and 7 diminished. So the 1 chord is built off of the first scale degree, the tonic. The 2 chord is built off of the second scale degree, so on and so forth. Next scale. I'm not going to count the natural minor in this because it just so happens to be a mode of the major scale. So we're going to talk about harmonic minor also. So that has a formula 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, 7. We list the following chords: 1 minor, 2 diminished, flat 3 augmented, 4 minor, 5 major, flat 6 major, 7 diminished, and that's it. By the way, I could probably sing a harmonic minor scale pretty well. I'm going to try to sing one right now. As a matter of fact, do 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 do. So that's your harmonic minor scale. Now for our third scale that I'm just going to do a quick overview of. That's going to be the melodic minor. So for melodic minor, just going to use a slightly lighter blue. So melodic minor has the formula as follows: 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This means it has the following chords: 1 minor, 2 minor, flat 3 augmented, 4 major, 5 major, 6 diminished, and 7 diminished. You know, a lot of people say melodic minor is famous for having 2 diminished chords. Well, harmonic minor also has 2 diminished chords. On the 2 chord and the 7 chord, both of those are diminished in harmonic minor. So I'm just wondering why people say melodic minor is famous for its 2 diminished chords. Well, I just got an idea. I think I have an answer to that, actually. Melodic minor is not special in terms of its steps in the scale. Melodic minor is like the diatonic scale, which is like major, natural minor, Locrian even. All those are forms of the diatonic scale. So melodic minor could probably pass off for a form of the diatonic scale, except that's not. Whereas harmonic minor has its characteristic as an augmented second interval. Like, say you're talking about the A harmonic minor scale, you're going to do as A, B, C, D, E, F, G sharp, A. I hope I sang all the right notes there. I think I might have. God, I think I did, actually. So you're going to, instead of spelling that 7th degree as A flat, you're going to spell it as G sharp. Or if you're, for example, in the key of D sharp harmonic minor, I'm not going to attempt to sing that because it would get a bit too, because either it's too low or too high. But the notes are D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C double sharp, and D sharp. That's why the interval in between the flat sixth and the seventh is called an augmented second instead of a minor third, because it's spelled like a second. Melodic minor has no such interval. It's composed entirely of whole and half steps, so that's why we have to reference the diminished chords in melodic minor as making it famous. Another interesting scale is a harmonic major. It's an interesting scale. It's like a harmonic minor, but with a third raised back up to make it a major scale. 5 flats. So the formula is on the screen right now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 6, 7. And the chords are as follows: 1 major, 2 diminished, 3 minor, 4 minor, 5 major, 'Then you have the flat 6, is going to be augmented. And then, of course, you have your 7 is diminished. So that's your harmonic major scale. I know exactly one song that uses harmonic major. And even then, it doesn't use it for the whole song. It's Ana Avda, Chabad tune, Ana Avda. And here's the part that uses harmonic major. Ana Avda, Avda de Kucha Berechu. That part clearly uses harmonic major because it starts off on the tonic. Let's say I was in C, even though I probably wasn't. I'm just going to say that. Like, I wasn't paying attention to the key I was singing in, but let's just say I was in C. So I would start off on the tonic, and then it moves to, and that moves a minor 6 above the tonic. Well, I'm just going to say, for simplicity's sake, just for the sake of being able to identify easily, it moves from the tonic to a note 800 cents above the tonic, 8 semitones above. I know that causes some ambiguity, but that's because I'm going to use that to illustrate my next point. From that note 8 semitones above the tonic, it'll descend 1 semitone. That implies that 8 semitone interval is a minor 6th, and the 7 semitone interval is obviously a perfect 5th. And from there, it descends a tone, then another semitone. Ana Avda. So that has a tense sound to it. Forget what I mean. Okay, so now we're going to... So that's basically all the scales I wanted to show you for now. I'm just going to quickly go over some of the chord progressions that could be found. So in the major key, the most common progression is 1, 4, 5, 1. And the 7 diminished chord is a perfectly good substitute for the 5. The 2 chord is good for substitute for the 4 chord. Harmonic minor. And the important progression in harmonic minor is 1, 4, 5, 1 as well. And that's because the 4 is minor and the 5 is major. And in a scale, if you have the 2, 4, 5, and 7, all naturals, you have a dominant 7th chord on the 5. Also, in the harmonic minor, you cannot substitute 2 diminished for the 4. That just wants to pull you up to the flat 3 augmented. But you can substitute 7 diminished for the 5. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to have to check that, though. So, to illustrate my point, let me just pull out my keyboard. And I'm going to try to play my harmonic minor progression with the 5 chord. Now I'm going to play it with the 7 diminished. Yeah, that sounded pretty good. So, now, in melodic minor, the chord, I would say in melodic minor, I'm not sure what to say about melodic minor, honestly. I would say since maybe the flat 3 augmented chord could serve as a substitute with a 5, possibly. Nah, not the best substitute if you ask me. So I would say that you could probably use a lot of the same progressions in melodic minor as you can in major. And then of course you have harmonic major, which is just one of the coolest scales if you ask me. But that's it for this music theory video. And in Mitzvah Hashem, I'll catch you in the very next video, and Mashiach now.